Alright, continuing on with the Virtue's Last Reward, we are jumping from this Sigma game over ending to this now unlocked Quark ending. Where I have 5 minutes of life.
What?
All kinds of things I've seen.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Dun dun dun. What the hell? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin, but I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. In that flash of Lynn I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. Called up all the strength I had and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Open it already. Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Don't rush me. K, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help. Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
I began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9
seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just keep going already, but... Just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength that my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hand around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close. Let go! Go, goddamn it, go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. As far as I recall, I didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, I have to get... I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot!
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows bit by bit edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! You have to let go.
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go.
Yeah, alright. See you later, Dio.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
Screenshot. No. I'm going to live.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed, and then nothing. Infirmary.
Sigma! Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed, which meant... Infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out. Well,
You
I wasn't
guess.
there to see it. I was out just like you, but I was in the AB room. That bastard K, he punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa, and after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9. So where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio. You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay? I heard
Arm?
what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand, or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah. How's Quark? Quark, man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better.
Awesome. We're right in the flow of things.
Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed they had shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew how I'd made a deal with Dio, and about the journal we'd found with Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Hold on 1 second. Pause. Let's carry on. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. Two. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the Nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door is all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean.
That can't be it.
Hold on one second. Okay.
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Jeez, no. Sigma. Sigma. Sigma, please. Four women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. Screenshot. No! Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so... You know, even when I was 22, I don't think I was this vulgar. Even internally. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
That is true.
No, it's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got even more questions.
Yes, I'm sure. Where are we at the... Okay, we're still there. Okay.
Are those answers going to open the number 9 door again?
Another timeline? Yes.
It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is the old woman?
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon on the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
Good point. What? That's ridiculous. No, it's not.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began examining the woman in her clothes. I just stood there, even if she was dead. No, especially because she was dead. I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. Kurashiki. Is this Akane all grown up?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh, looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. Yeah.
Please look at Tenmyoji right now. I want to see his reaction right the fuck now. Anything going on in the back? Pass equals jumpy doll. There's something written here. It says jumpy doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
It's me.
Looks handwritten, so she must have put it here herself so she wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
Please. Please. Where's Tenmyoji? I want to see his face. We were still looking over the car when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong?
Alice!
Oh no.
What are you planning to do with that?
Finally turned around and gasped.
Damn.
Ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Oh. Did we not already solve this in this timeline? I forget what happens in different parts of the timeline. I really, really do. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air and then driving it toward her heart. This was the Quark, quote-unquote, ending? Quote-unquote? An equal and opposite reaction. Alright, we got 4 of the 9 endings. Wait, sorry, 6 of the 9 endings. All right, let's go ahead and stop the stream here, and I'll restart it going down a different path. The next path is probably going to be the K ending, which is through the magenta door. So we're going to go down this path, and then yeah, we're going to go down somewhere over here, probably this path toward this guy right over here. So we'll find out next time. All right. I'm gonna stop here. All right, bye.